Tabitha has her bags packed and is ready to leave her husband, Sean. But not because he thinks she's cheating with another man. It's because Sean believes she's having a sexual relationship with her son. These accusations have been going on for 2 years, and Tabitha says it's destroying their marriage and her ability to parent her children. Take a look.
I am on this show to find out if my wife Tabitha is doing anything sexually inappropriate with my stepson. They do not have the type of relationship a mother and son is supposed to have. I caught him doing sexual acts from the first time he's ever came around, and Tabitha blew it off as if it was nothing. In my house, I put up a few security cameras after seeing this because I wanted to know what was going on. I watched the camera a few times and I seen my stepson put his foot up on the counter as if he was trying to put his private area towards his mother. I confronted Tabitha about this and it led to a big argument and me leaving for a few days. My stepson shows many signs of being abused to me in my eyes, coming from someone who was abused as a child. I've heard sexual language. He still pees the bed. The other day, Tabitha told me she went through his phone and seen porn in his phone and told me it was okay. But I don't feel like it's okay at the age this man is at now. I told her not to wear these shorts the other day around the house, and she wore the shorts, even after me telling her not to, with her robe open. My stepson sat right across from her, staring at her. I seen it on the camera. I'm sick of fighting with my wife every day. I'm sick of these thoughts. I'm sick of these crazy thoughts. I just want them to go away. The thing is, I have children by Tabitha also, and if this could be going on with them two, what could be going on with my children as well? I also need to know if something went on with Tabitha and my family member. Me and her went to this family member's house, and she started a fight with me so I would leave. I left, and she stayed the night there. I asked him up front the night before my wedding, "Did you sleep with my wife?" And he didn't give me an answer. He just got out and walked away. If Tabitha fails this lie detector test, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I know that I have children that I have to be strong for. But it's gonna tear our family apart if she has done this, and I don't know if I could stay with her after all of this. Cheating is one thing, but if she's touching her own child, I think that's whole nother story, and I can't deal with it. I don't want any parts of it.
Tabitha, that's your husband on tape, and he believes that you are having a sexual relationship with your own son.
Yes.
Why does he think that?
He's crazy. He's always been crazy. We've been together for 7 years. From the beginning, he's always accused me of being with other men. I mean, I worked at a restaurant, and he accused me of being with a 65-year-old woman that worked there. So basically, he says he installed cameras. I bought cameras because I was tired of being accused of leaving the house and sneaking people in and things. And, you know, about 2 years ago, I cut every person out of my life. I became literally the textbook, you know, narcissist wife or whatever you want to call it. And I stayed in the house. I don't go outside. I don't take my kids to playgrounds and things.
Why would anybody agree to do that?
You're absolutely right. There's like a part of me that knows this and a part of me that tells myself that, and I tell him that every day. I feel like
Does it affect your relationship with your children?
I feel like I've failed my son. I mean, I stay away from him. I haven't been alone with him in probably almost 2 years. I won't go in his bedroom. I won't take him to doctor's appointments alone. There's little corners in our house that the camera can't see. I won't go in these areas with my son. And it's to the point where he notices something's wrong. He notices I won't go. I'll ask him to switch the laundry for me because the laundry room's in his room. It's to the point he knows now something's wrong. And he doesn't deserve that.
When do you get tired of that?
I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of it. My bags are packed. I will go to, take dressing measures. Yeah. I am. I'm to that point.
I got to imagine most people will get to that point real quick. It's crazy town, right? Tell me about these recordings that Sean has of you and your son in the house.
Okay. So I'm going to show you guys because it's just I have to show you so I can make it clear. So this is the first thing that's ever happened that made this a thing. I was standing in my kitchen on a FaceTime call. I was holding my daughter was about 1 at the time. I was holding her on my hip. So I was standing here like this, just holding my baby on a FaceTime call. So my son, he was wanting to hear what my FaceTime call was about. So he came up, and there was like a stool in the kitchen that we use for the kids to wash their hands and things. And he stood on the stool. So I'll just say I'm over here. He's right here. And then in the meantime, while I'm on the call, while he's just standing there fidgeting, he put his foot up on the drawer knob like once for like 2 seconds and then put it down. Literally, that's it. Put his foot up like this, put it back down. And Sean says he was pointing his private area at me, and he was looking down at himself while he was doing it. And, you know, it's embarrassing to even come here and say this. Like, it's embarrassing that this is my life. And, you know, it's the obvious thing, my son. Like, this is affecting him so deeply. All he wants is to have a good relationship with Sean. He asked for his last name. He wants to have a relationship with him, and you can tell that it's just so blocked because of this.
Have you guys get physical over these accusations?
We do.
You fight each other physically?
Yeah. I mean, he's pulled my hair, thrown me down on the ground, just this last one the other day with the rope.
Why are you staying? There's not that much love in the world.
It's not even about love. I won't even sit here and say to you it is. It's just, I have really, like, my family lives all the way in Florida.
If you would have just told me that part and forget all the other part of the story, I'd say, get the hell out of there. And he also thinks that you slept with one of his family members.
Yeah.
Did you?
No. The time he says that I was alone with them, we got into an argument at the family member's house when we were moving him and his girlfriend in. He left me there, literally in the middle of the night, left me there. So I had no choice but to stay there.
Your husband just left you?
Left me and my kids there.
Did he tell you a reason why?
He says, we were drinking and I playfully bucked at him. I was like, what you gonna do? And it started the biggest fight in the world.
And he left?
He left me there.
Do you think coming here today, taking a lie detector test is gonna change, Sean?
No, I've paid for a lie detector test before, and I didn't get a penny of it back when he refused to go. I didn't get anything back.
Oh, so you didn't even take the test?
No, he refused to go the morning of the test.
Okay. Let's meet your husband, Sean.
Say everything you gotta say.
It's not normal.
Say
the relationship isn't normal.
Say everything you have to say.
It's not normal.
How?
The relationship just isn't
You know what?
normal.
It isn't normal. It isn't normal that I won't go in my son's room. It isn't normal that I won't go in 2 feet with my son.
I never told you not to do that.
If I do, you accuse me of doing sexual things with him.
I never told you not to go in there.
No,
ever.
you didn't tell me not to go in
That
there.
was
You
your
just told
decision.
me I'm molesting him if I do. Him putting his foot on the counter doesn't say somebody's sexually molesting him.
If he put his foot on the counter in front of me, I'm a man, it would be different. It would be different.
No, it wouldn't. I'm his mother. That's my son. My baby. I made him. It would not be different. No, it wouldn't. It's the same thing. He's not sexualizing me. I'm not sexualizing him. This exists in our life because you bring it in our life, Sean, and it has to go. Or this marriage doesn't have to go anywhere. It will end, Sean. I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. I'm not living like a prisoner who's accused of molesting her child for the rest of my life. I'm not doing it.
You know, your wife tells a story and it doesn't paint a pretty picture of you.
I know.
Okay. It's terrible that a mother can't go to the playground, can't go into his room, can't be there for him all the time because the way she's feeling from her husband. It impacts the child. And what I understand is you speak about being a sexual assault victim yourself as a young man. What you're doing is making this child a victim. Because maybe not sexually, you know, that's a totally different thing. But if the mother's behavior is impacted, what she can do, what she can't do with the child, she's here crying. I can feel the pain, I can feel the frustration in her. And I'm sure that's the way it is in your house too. And if that's the case, your stepson, who wanted your name, wants to spend time with you, he's being impacted terribly. How about the fact that you think that she's sleeping with your family member or had slept with your family member?
Well, that whole situation, we were over my family member's house and we were playing cards and She just was on me the whole night trying to start arguments with me to the point where she knows if we argue, I leave because I don't want to fight and fight
When
with
you're
her.
playing cards, are you drinking?
Yes.
You think drinking had anything to do with that?
What did I do that made you leave?
On her part, yes.
Well, I'm
because,
saying alcohol usually starts a lot of fights, right?
Yes. And I left. And she stayed there, and she spent the night there. And when I came back
But you
to get
left,
her,
right?
Yes.
And put a poll on
she
the door.
wouldn't have spent the night if you didn't leave her.
I left
Thank you.
because I didn't want to fight with her, and
Right.
I didn't want to put my
He
hands
leaves
on
because
her
he
or
knows I have
anything.
abandonment issues.
I leave every time.
That's another good point. Do you grab her by the hair and throw her down?
I have once or twice, but I won't. I have put my hands on her, but she's feisty. She's put her hands on me. She's punched me in the face.
Is that true?
That is
She's
true.
hit me with bottles.
So you both attack each other.
Yes. I would never hurt her.
You don't think that's like terrible?
Yes, I do.
I mean, you are in your house. I say it all the time. You're in your house. You're supposed to feel safe. You're not supposed to get attacked by your husband. You're not supposed to get attacked by your wife.
Right.
You walk down the street, some goofball can attack you. Do you love her?
Yes.
At some point, people get off the roller coaster.
I don't want us to be done, but I know that the relationship is so. It's just
The
a
damage
bad.
you've caused
It's a damaged relationship, and I don't
Why
want
do
to
you
keep.
stay?
I don't want to keep going on.
Why do you stay?
I stay because I love her. We have children together.
So you wanted to make it work.
Yes.
But do you really change it? Because it seems like you're the problem.
I am the problem. I do have some issues, and
Yeah.
I am the problem.
So
but
she said if she passes, you won't necessarily change because of a lie detector test. And that's a really honest answer, saying, hey, if you pass, I'm going to believe you, but I have to work through things. She said you'll go get help.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
It's destroyed so much over this.
All right, so yours is two parts. This family member and then your son. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with Sean's family member? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual contact with Sean's family member? You answered no. Results came back the same to each of those two questions, and it came back that Tabitha told the truth. Did you touch your son for your own sexual gratification? She answered no. Have you ever exposed yourself to your son for your own sexual gratification? She answered no. Results came back the same to those two questions, and it came back that Tabitha told the truth. See, the natural reaction is to go comfort your wife.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Steve.
What did you want to say to him?
He just has to hold up his end of the deal. Not say, let's go to therapy, expect me to find this therapist. Like, he has to hold up his end of the deal. I'm ready to live. Finally, for the first time in my life, I'm ready to live and be happy and have what you have. I want that. I deserve that. My son deserves it. All of our kids deserve it.
Are you going to honor your part of the deal? Yeah. If you're ever to be happy or ever to make anybody else happy, including your own children, including your wife, you got to get some help, man. Otherwise, you're just pouring gasoline on your house, your household, and saying, psh, I'm going to destroy it. I would love to hear from you in a couple weeks and let us know if he's living up to his end of the deal. I do really hope that you'll get better and that you make your family better, okay?
Well,
good luck, yeah. Why do you think Adriana cheated on you?
Due to seeing her publicly and privately flirt with other men while in front of me or behind my head.
Now, you have a recording of her cheating?
Correct. Guy come over, and upon him coming over saying we was chilling or cooling or whatever, we was actually writing songs and making music. And due to me seeing both of them make flirtatious gestures back and forth behind my head and away from my knowledge, and upon seeing that, I took my phone and recorded it and was like, if it is what it is. You can hear her giving him oral sex, and you can hear them having sex. You can hear him moaning. They're talking and having a whole conversation.
You got really good hearing.
Oh, cause see, honestly,
I didn't hear that.
It took me a minute to actually pay attention to what I was listening to, cause I listened to it repeatedly, how the things played out between both of them.
You think on that tape you hear her?
I don't think, I know.
Yeah.
This
So
is
why
a
do you
fact.
stay with her then?
We have children, and I want to keep the image in front of our children that we are a family, regardless.
Even though she cheats on you.
Exactly.
How many times have you cheated on her?
2 that I can for sure speak on, but about
And there's
3.
others that you're not so quite sure of.
Because, I mean, I don't want to say that I haven't done anything or I haven't looked at another woman, because I do. You know what I'm
You've
saying?
had intercourse with other women.
I have.
But you really have no proof she cheated, so you went out and
I
cheated
have
anyway.
proof. I got text
Come on, that
messages.
Oh, you got what?
Text messages.
I heard you went back to, dude, I won't text you anymore. You ain't got to text me no more. Wow, who told you that? No, we're not back together, but at the end of the day, that's, but okay, say less, that's okay. Okay, let's meet your woman, Adriana.
We've been going through this 3 years. And you know, I'm not cheating on you. You know they your kids. What more?
I just need to get to the bottom of where we stand, so I know where you moving and how you moving, so I know which direction I need to move in. So
8
you wanna have
years,
text
I
messages.
have not cheated on him. I've texted other dudes.
Right.
That's it.
So
I've
you find
talked-
out
I've
he
been
cheats, but you
talking.
don't cheat.
Nope.
Nope. How about when you break up? Do you sleep with other guys?
Nope.
No.
When we break up, if I get the urge to want some sex, I go home. I do
And sleep with
everything.
him.
Sleep
We
with
gonna
him.
see.
Everything I want to do, I do it with him.
But he thinks that that you cheat, and he, not so much the son, but the daughter, he believes is not his.
He's been denying her since I was pregnant.
And
He
you
didn't
gave
even.
me
He
enough
wasn't
proof.
even,
I got
wasn't
too
even
much
at the
evidence.
hospital when I had
I
her.
got too much
Why not?
evidence.
I have no clue, Steve.
Okay.
I really don't.
And then he provided us that audio tape. He thinks that you're having sex on it.
For the past,
Now, when I listened to it, I didn't hear anybody having sex.
the same thing I told him. I don't hear it. And I've been saying the same thing for 3 years.
Oh, so this is an old recording.
Yeah. Our son was just born. He was probably like 3 months old.
How about that text message exchange we showed where the guy was like, oh, I heard you went back with your old man.
That was during our break.
But you didn't sleep with that guy?
I didn't sleep with him. I didn't even go meet the guy.
What are you hoping happens today?
I hope that after today you stop accusing me of cheating and just move past the insecurities and just open your heart to me like I do to you.
Let the results
That's it.
prove and show that what you're saying is true, and then we could do that. But if anything otherwise, I'm gonna have to close my eyes on you, Adriana, because I take accountability and responsibility for any and everything I've done and caused or brought upon you and my children or anybody else. I'm just asking for the same energy in return. I love my children. For us to be here is crazy. When all you have to do is just take accountability for your actions.
And that's the
it's
problem.
not just
I've
one
taken
side of things.
accountability,
It's two
but
sides of
it's-
every fence.
He's
They're
saying
the
he
same
wants,
thing.
he wants you to admit to cheating, but you're saying, I didn't cheat.
I haven't cheated.
Okay. Robert took a lie detector test. And we asked him, while in a relationship with Adriana, other than the 3 women she knows of, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? He answered no. While in a relationship with Adriana, other than the 3 women she knows of, have you had sexual contact with any other woman? He answered no. The results came back the same, and they came back that Robert told the truth. Is that good, or
Yeah.
only 3?
3 is too many.
Yeah. Adriana's 2-month-old daughter DNA results. Robert, you are the father of Adriana's.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Now you can stop and build a bond with your daughter.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
Because it's the daughter that he really was concerned about, right?
Yeah. And she cries for him, and she's only 2 months old.
DNA results for Adriana's 2-year-old son. You took a DNA concerning a 2-year-old little boy, and Robert, you are not the father of Adriana's 2-year-old son. That's a little shocking, right?
Oh my God.
Bro, what? Bro.
Because it seemed like
Bro, my son, man.
he was more concerned about, never
My
concerned about the
son,
son,
bro.
but was concerned about the daughter, and then it turns out he's not the father of your 2-year-old son.
How?
Well, I think you know how.
Ain't no way, bro. My firstborn son, bro. My firstborn son. Please get out of my face, bro. Out of all the children, my son, bro. My firstborn child, man, the one that I brought into this world, man. This cannot be real, bro. My son, bro. My son, bro.
I mean, obviously, at some point, you
My
slept with
mom,
somebody
my
else
mom,
in this
my
relationship.
I did.
You
I don't
did,
know what
right?
to say, mama.
I mean, you had to have. I mean, you could honestly see how he feels, right?
But you
I mean,
ain't
this is a
cheated,
big
though. You ain't
shock.
never
He
cheated.
loves
You don't, bro. My son, bro. My son, bro. I got him tatted on my chest. This is my child, bro. You foul.
I didn't know.
You foul. Screw my friend, bro. You foul, bro. Ain't no words can explain how I feel right now, man. Cause you know how I am about my children, especially my son, bro.
Sorry.
That's not fixing nothing. Being sorry. Everybody's sorry. I'm sorry. I gave my son more than everything I never had given to me in my lifetime, bro.
I know.
You know this. You know this, man. I explain it to all the people that came with our children and say, ooh, he look just like you. He look just like you. He act just like you. So this what you doing to children. You out here just screwing out. Tom, Dick, and Harry. It don't matter. Time, place, sort, none of that. So I guess we read your letter to tell that, but I know what time it is.
Is there anything you want truth that you want to tell him? I mean, you kind of got to explain this.
It could have.
Ain't nothing to say.
It could have happened when we broke up the first time.
It
right
couldn't
before.
have happened. None of that. That's cap. You know when it
Well,
happened.
you said that you
directly
never
who
slept
it
with
was
anybody, even when
and
you
you know
broke
how
up.
it went down. Don't no person forget no sexual liaison or transaction with no person, male or female. I don't believe it. That's something you don't forget. That's something you don't forget.
I mean, you said on stage, even when you broke up, you didn't sleep with anybody, you would go back to him. Obviously, that's not true, right?
So I guess the blankets got you pregnant, and that's who the father is.
What I have to ask you is, you've been a good dad to this little boy for 2 years. And the little boy loves you.
He
And
looks up to me.
and again, I understand like what you're feeling and feeling betrayed and getting, there's a lot of like, you get a lot of bad news on this stage, but this is like one of those things that it's devastating. But then I think like, does the little boy after 2 years not have you anymore? This little boy loves you and little boy wants to be with you, right? Yeah, I get it, but I just feel bad for the little boy.
I'm gonna be there for him because he got my name. I gave him his whole name, bro. I gave him his whole name. He got my name in his name. He got me in it.
Because, I mean, he's always going to look at you as dad. I mean, he doesn't know anybody else. He knows a man that's been giving him love for 2 years, who's been a great father to him.
Steve, this is some hard news I could ever deal with. I probably could have dealt better with my little girl being it, but versus being my son because he been here first.
Well, it's a total shock to you, too, because you suspected the little girl, but you didn't suspect your son.
I never suspected my son. I said it when I said it, don't get me wrong, but I never just pushed the issue because I felt like that was mine. I made it.
We wish you all the luck in the world. This is, you know, a horrible thing to find out that you're not the father of a child you've been raising for a couple of years. She obviously has not been as honest with her infidelities like you have been honest with her. But I do know that the only person that's going to suffer if you're not in his life, and listen, you got to make whatever decision you have to make. That's up to you. But I do feel bad for the little guy because
I'm not gonna shy away from his father. I'm continue my role and image and anything or anybody that step forward talking about anything is just null and void on that because you weren't there.
Listen,
and
you're
I've
the
been there.
dad. You're the dad. And I just, somebody on the outside, I hope that doesn't change. Your relationship with her might change, but I hope your relationship with your
that's
little boy
totally
doesn't
fine.
change.
I appreciate
Good luck,
you,
yeah.
Steve. Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you. Let us know what happens, okay? All right. Kara's a single mother who has faced relentless interference from her family while trying to raise her teenage daughter. She says their constant gossip and rumors have created major problems with her ex, Calvin, the father of her daughter. And the conflict peaked when CPS got involved at the rumors surfaced that Kara was selling their daughter to men for sexual acts. But Kara denies this accusation, and so does her teenage daughter. And now they are both determined to set the record straight. Take a look.
He's a compulsive liar. He lies about everything. He has no accountability. His reason for not being in my daughter's life is always her fault or my fault or somebody else's fault. It's never his fault. When the door is always open, he could come and get her anytime he wanted to. He lives 10 minutes away. He hasn't seen her other than one time in years. He lives 10
In
minutes.
years?
In years. He missed her birthday. He missed Christmas. He showed up on her birthday, sat on our couch, didn't speak to her, didn't say a word. Every time he says he's going to do something with her, I'll come get you and get your nails done, and I'll go take you shopping. He'll have her waiting for hours, for days. Won't call, won't show. And then the next day, oh, I wasn't feeling good, or I was sick, or I fell asleep. And it's been that same consistent toxicity that I just couldn't submit my daughter to anymore.
How long were you and Kelvin together?
We were together for about 3 years.
3 years. And when you were together, how was the relationship?
Stressful. He never worked. He never had a job, but maybe 1 week out of the 3 years.
What did you find so attractive about him?
I was being sexually assaulted. I was running from my past, running from home.
And Kelvin kind of like rescued you a
He
little
was the
bit?
bad boy that was selling drugs in the hood that could get me out of that situation
Okay.
right then and there.
All right. Why is the relationship with your family so toxic?
Because of the sexual assaults. My family is really religious. They're on TV for 50 years, gospel singers. They travel to sing. When the allegations first came out, didn't believe me. Calvin heard us arguing about it.
And so they think you made it up.
Right.
What happened the day you found out you were being accused of exploiting your daughter?
I couldn't believe it. He called me out of the blue. Like I said, we don't talk
Calvin.
much. Yes. And he said, I heard that you were pimping our daughter. I said, what did you say to me? He said, I heard that you were pimping our daughter. What's going on with you? Your people called and told me that you've been
So
pimping
your
our
family
daughter.
called him and said this?
That's what he said.
Do you believe that
I
your
do.
family?
I do.
Did you ever exploit your daughter?
Never.
No. Why do you think they're making these allegations?
It's not the first time that they've made allegations, but this is the first time they've made the allegation that I've been pimping her out.
Yeah. When Kelvin called you, was he upset? Or?
He wasn't upset. He was just more like, he was more like he was gossiping. He was like, hey, your people just called me and told me something about you. And I was like, what? Who was it? If you felt like I did that or they felt like I did that, why didn't somebody call DSS immediately?
Or the police.
Yeah. Immediately.
How does it make you feel as a mom to be accused of that?
I called DSS myself. I
Oh, you
called
did?
DSS. I had them investigate us myself. They came out, they did an investigation, they spoke with my daughter, and they dismissed the case against me.
Yeah.
This could get my daughter taken from me. She's literally all I have. And I wouldn't let something that happened to me happen.
No. It sounds like you've had a very rough time, and then, you know, you go through kind of a rough time with Calvin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so. All right, well, let's meet Calvin.
Why is you out here telling these people all these lies?
Why are you smiling? Nothing's funny about this.
Them tears is fake, Kara. I know you. They don't.
We're talking
putting on
about
a hell
your
of a show.
daughter. You're talking
You
about your
said-
daughter being pimped out, and you're walking out
Your
here with a
family
smile
called and
on
told
my
me that,
face.
Kara.
With a smile
Did
on
your
your
family
face,
call and
like
tell
it's
me that?
funny.
Did I make that up?
Why didn't you call DSS
You
immediately?
called, when I called you and told you what your family said, you called DSS and put a case on me.
No, there was
Tell
an
the truth.
investigation
Tell
about
the truth,
me.
Kara.
I told them every
When,
DSS.
when I called you, I said, Carol, your family telling me you pimping out Michaela. They sending me pictures. They saying all this stuff. Right or wrong? Did I not say that?
No, you didn't say nothing about pictures.
Anyway, after I called you and told you about what your family said, you turned around and called DSS and told them I was abusing my daughter. Did you or did you not
Your
say that?
daughter told
Did you or
them.
did you not say that?
Your
hold on,
daughter
hold on,
told
hold on.
them.
So if I hadn't seen my daughter in all this time, how the hell am I abusing her?
Because you're
Make
messaging
it
her,
make
calling
sense.
her clowns and bitches.
Come on.
That's
when
why.
you got her with a face full of makeup, that's what she gonna look like.
So you're saying your daughter
But you
looks
said
like
what
a
I said.
clown
Hold
with a
on. I
face
said
full of
what I
makeup?
said.
Are you serious?
Did you text your daughter and say she looked like a bitch?
No. What I text my daughter was I was talking about the makeup. She texted me back, something. Girl, stop texting me. Being disrespectful. She getting this from her mama. So of course I say you look like a clown with all that makeup on you. I said that. Just like I told the social service people I said that. No. That ain't abuse. That's a father, a
Why
concern
do
for
you live
if my
to-
daughter 14 years old, why does she have a face full of makeup? What kind of attention is that gonna bring?
What, do you live 10 minutes away from
No,
your
I
daughter?
stay further than that.
How far?
I don't know, maybe 20.
20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 20. Yeah, you showing out there.
Piece of
Boo
work.
him!
Hey, guess what? Check this out. She said all these Christmases and everything I missed. Steve, did she tell you I bought my daughter over 25 outfits for Christmas? She never
How
came
much?
and got.
I don't care about what you spend on your daughter.
No, I ain't talking about the money.
Time
I'm
is
just
the
saying
most
every
important
time I
thing.
try to do something,
Okay.
or when I try. Okay,
Hold on.
go ahead.
I watch a lot of politicians and they avoid the questions now.
Okay.
How much time do you spend with your daughter?
I don't spend any time with her.
Okay, what? How would you describe the relationship with your daughter throughout the years?
It's been, for the last 3 years, it's been terrible.
Terrible. Do you think there's any truth that Kara is exploiting her daughter with other men?
I honestly can't say I believe that. But if somebody brings that to your attention as a
Yeah,
father,
but listen.
aren't you supposed to say something?
But here's the deal, and you know this. At some point in her life, she confided into you that something bad was happening to her.
That's a lie.
Can I finish? Let me finish. Oh, you don't believe? Okay, hold on. You don't believe that she was sexually assaulted as a young
Hell
woman?
no. Because she lied about everything else.
She lies.
Yeah, she's a compulsive liar.
Yeah.
I want to see the test.
What is wrong with you, bro? It's makeup. It is makeup, and you're calling me a clown. Like, you're smiling. You're continuously hurting me over years. This is neglect. This is abuse.
Your mama got you to say all that? Come on, man, be serious.
Awful father.
Be serious.
You're an awful father. She
Thank
did
you.
not.
Thank you.
No. She did not influence me to do anything.
So when I gave you that money the other day, when I gave you that, no, you listen. When I gave you that money the other day, why did you disrespect me and throw the money when I gave you the money the other day?
I did this for myself.
You don't gotta stand it for me. Stop faking.
Always.
Get the hell out my
I'm
face.
always gonna
You
stand
see,
in between
this
her.
is the fake.
I'm always gonna stand. No, you say whatever you want to say, baby.
I did this for myself. I'm on this show for myself. This isn't about her. This isn't about anything else. It's about me and you. About how I felt over the years.
Why you
how
gotta bring
many
me on
times
TV for that?
I've cried over
Why
the
you gotta
years.
bring me to TV for that?
Because you don't listen to anything
So
else
you
I
think
say.
this gonna make me listen? I don't know these people.
Can I ask you a question? Thanks for being here today.
Nice to meet you.
I want to start with, is there any truth at all that your mother exploited you?
No, there's not.
Okay, nothing like
No.
that ever happened?
No.
Anything bad ever happened to you under your mother's
No.
watch? Okay, so your mom did a really good job.
Yeah, she did. She did an amazing job.
And you know, when parents divorce and they're not together, a lot of times there's a lot of bad feelings, you know, things aren't the way they should be. You would say your dad hasn't been a good father,
No.
right?
At all.
Would you want to have a nice relationship with your father?
I feel like I've tried for so long. Like,
I'm not asking you that.
no, not
You
anymore.
don't want a relationship with your father?
Not anymore.
See, that even breaks my heart, and I'm not even your dad.
breaks my heart.
Don't break mine.
It breaks
It doesn't?
No, hell no. What am I keep begging for something for?
No, but still.
Actually, hold on. You think I'm gonna keep begging and being disrespected by anybody?
I know.
Come
Listen,
on, man, don't
I
make
understand.
sense. You can boo all you want to.
No, I'm saying, I understand how you feel.
Yeah.
It must be frustrating if you feel like your daughter doesn't listen to you, disrespects you, those things. I can understand that. But I would think that if my daughter did not want a relationship with me, that would kill me. It would kill me.
It did at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but time heal all wounds. But ask them why me and my daughter relationship got messed up. What happened that year, that Christmas?
Why don't you tell me?
No, I'll let them tell you. Let Carol tell you.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Our relationship was good at first, and then after a while, he would just start standing me up. He wouldn't come and pick me up. He would go hang out with his other kids that weren't even his, and I constantly felt like an outsider, you know? And it hurt, so resentment grew, and I started being disrespectful. I was a kid, man. I still am. I didn't deserve that.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, and what you don't get back in life is time. Time is just going away, and how do we fix this? Because I know there's things that have been done wrong, But to me, it doesn't sound like enough wrong was done
No.
that a father and a daughter can't have a relationship.
No. So I had a dad, and he raised me as her dad. And I lost him September of last year, September 4th. And Calvin should have been there because he knew. But he disrespected him. He said he didn't care about the death, no nothing. And
I ain't know that man. How I disrespect him?
after all of that, after the man that loved me, that taught me how to love, I cannot go back to that. I can't go back to the man that constantly hurt me when there was a man that healed me over that.
But what here's what. Hold on. I'm trying to.
scripted, okay.
You should probably be quiet because I'm trying to help you.
All right.
Okay. You're a couple years away from adulthood, and then you're going to make any decision you want. And yeah, is this the father that we watch on TV? You know, that we want. You know, like the examples that everything's great and rosy on certain TV shows. No, he's not that guy. Is he the worst guy in the world?
Yes.
No. If you watch my show, you know that's not true. Carol, you came here and took a lie detector test.
I did.
We asked you, did you ever make your daughter engage in sexual acts in exchange for money? You answered no. Did you encourage your daughter to engage in inappropriate sexual behaviors for money? You answered no. The results came back the same, and it came back that Kara told the truth.
I absolutely. You look like a clown.
You look like a clown.
You look like a clown. You're the clown.
You turn to face
You're
the
calling
camera and
her
let
a
Steve
clown,
look
but
like the
you
clown.
are the
All right, what's
clown,
up?
dude. You're first
What's
of
up,
all.
Steve? Because I ain't got nothing
First
else
of
to
all,
say.
didn't you
to her.
want
I
the
ain't got no
truth?
rap.
Didn't you want the truth? There's the
I
truth.
do
Now
talking
what?
because I don't believe you now.
Now what?
You start, anytime you talk, I don't believe
I
you say.
understand that you and Kara
Do y'all say a lie to take the test?
Now they're lying, right? Now they're lying.
I want to buy
listen,
one. Every
okay,
time you
listen.
call me, I'm going to use it.
I don't think anybody believed that you did that with your daughter. Even
Thank
he
you.
said he didn't believe it. So now that scenario is over. I just want to say, is there anything that you, as a dad, want to say to your daughter right
No,
now?
I don't have anything else to say. She
Nothing?
said enough.
You dismissed.
I guess it bothers me being a dad,
You're a
right?
good
I'm a
dad.
dad, and it kills me to see another dad that doesn't want to be in their daughter's life.
Me too.
No matter what my daughter could do, and I mean it, no matter what she did, I would always fight to be in her life.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry that your dad doesn't feel that way, but you got a great mom. I hope that. I hope someday your dad says, "Hey, you are my daughter. I'm going to make every effort to be in your life, but if that day doesn't come, you'll be okay." All right. Very nice.
It's been my dream to be on Steve forever. I'm a huge fan of Steve. Everywhere that I go, I wake up in the morning, I'm making breakfast, I'm watching Steve. So I've always wanted to come here and watch the show, but here I am on the show for the wrong reasons. I'm here in the hot seat, so it's not a good thing. Savannah, she's been my best friend for going on 5 years now. I was friends with Sergio first, and I moved him into my house, and then we moved her into my house, and I became friends with her by force because Sergio forced me to become friends with her because he wanted to get back in a relationship with her. On Tuesday, Sergio and Savannah invited me and Anthony over to her house to have a few drinks, and we ended up getting into an argument.
On Tuesday, we were drinking and we're having a good time and everything like that. And I don't know what happened between me and Lavina, but we got into like a little argument.
And after the argument started escalating, I decided that it would be best for us to just get up and get out of this situation.
The next morning I woke up and I was looking for $2 to put under my daughter's pillow because she had lost her 2 front teeth and I couldn't find Savannah's wallet anywhere. I was like, the only 2 people who were at my house was Lavina and Anthony, and you know, I don't want to blame them, but you know what I mean, they're the only 2 people who were at my house.
We wake up in the morning and Savannah calls me and says, do you know what happened? I don't know what happened. My wallet's missing. Do you know where my wallet went? And I had no idea where her wallet was, and I would never take anything from her. So she thought that I was automatically guilty. That made me so angry because I literally love her. Like, I love her. And I don't think that it's right because I would never take from her. I've done nothing but give to her. And now I'm being accused of taking from her.
I was looking through everything. I took everything out of all the dressers. I even dug through the dang trash can. I went out back, I cleaned up the whole backyard, looked through everything, pulled everything out. Nothing was there. A couple days passed, we hit up you guys, and then you guys hit us back up, and then out of nowhere, I was out back smoking a cigarette, and the wallet's on the ground. And I know for a fact that it couldn't have been there for it was not there. For sure it was not there.
So my boyfriend Anthony doesn't really want to be on TV because he's reserved, he's shy. But that doesn't mean that he's guilty. He still took the test. He's still over here trying to prove that he didn't do this. I honestly think that Sergio is the one who took the wallet because this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. There's been multiple occasions where Savannah has had money come up missing and she knows it was him who took it.
I can't believe they would think that I would steal my own rent money. It's from my place to stay. We had to come up with that money on our own.
So on Friday when the producers called us to come to the show, me and Anthony took it as an opportunity to prove to them that we didn't take it because we both know that we did not take that wallet.
I know that they planted it because I knew that Steve is going to expose these liars for what they really are, and I want to get justice. I know Anthony stole it because he looks like the type. He looks like he has sticky fingers, like he sees he's going to take it. I don't like him, he's a liar and a fibber. And I think Lavina's covering up for him because she has the key to my house and she's the only one that could have planted the wallet back for him. What's going through my mind, she's just trying to protect him so that way he doesn't get in trouble. She just barely met him and I think she really likes him because he said he's a truck driver.
So I took a lie detector test today to prove to everybody that I did not steal that wallet, I didn't plant that wallet, and I have no idea who took it. Neither did my boyfriend Anthony, nobody did any of that.
I also took a test because I know I didn't plant this wallet. I didn't make none of this up. Why would I lie?
I just want Savannah to know that I really did love her. And I was a true friend to her. And I still will love her. But I can't be friends with her anymore because I'm not going to get accused again.
How long have you known Lavina?
For 5.5 years.
You guys close?
Yeah,
How close?
like sisters.
Like sisters. And Anthony just comes into the picture, right?
Yeah,
Okay, he's new. How long you been with Sergio?
7 years.
7 years, long time. And you have kids with Sergio?
Yes, I have 3 daughters.
With him?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So who's the #1 suspect in this?
Anthony.
Anthony. Why you say Anthony?
Because I don't know him, and he was the only one in my house besides her, and I trust her.
What is this a picture of? When he found the purse?
Yes.
Who took this picture?
Sergio did.
Like it's a crime scene?
Well,
Why would he take a picture of this?
they told us to take a picture.
Who's they?
One
Oh,
of
we
the
did.
producers, yeah.
So they said, hey, we found the purse, and our producer said, take a picture of it. And so did he recreate it, or?
No,
it was-
he just took
He left it like that for us. Call the show.
Well, I was at work when it was found.
How long was the wallet gone for?
From when we realized it was gone, it was Wednesday morning.
Right.
So
And
from
then
Wednesday to Friday.
When did the wallet get thrown back in your yard?
Friday.
And by this time, everybody knows.
And I had went to work at 1 o'clock that day.
So by this point, everybody knows, hey, you're going on the Steve Wilkos show. You're going to take
Yes.
lie detector
Yes.
test. So then somebody said, whoa.
Yeah.
Your friend says Sergio is to blame and Sergio has stolen from you before.
Yeah.
He's stolen from you before?
No.
Why did she say
He's
that?
put when we've had an argument, he's put my stuff up but
Hid
he's
it?
never taken it,
He hid your stuff.
basically.
Do you ever say don't spend money on that to him?
I'll tell him, oh, this is our bill money, this is this money, this is that
But I mean,
money.
does he ever
But
spend money when you get mad?
No.
He doesn't go like.
No.
He gets a case of beer.
He asks me.
Right. He's got to ask you.
Yeah, he has to ask me.
Are you the breadwinner?
Right now, yeah.
So he doesn't have his own money.
No. He watches my kids.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong. The woman's the breadwinner and the man there's nothing problem with that. But I just find it interesting. He doesn't have access to money.
Well, I
Unless
leave
it's
him
yours.
with money, yes,
Yeah.
but he don't.
But he doesn't.
He don't have a job right now.
He doesn't have his own money.
Yeah,
really.
he don't have his own.
Seriously? You're gonna stab me in the back like this, Savannah? You know I would never do this to you, Savannah.
I know you wouldn't, but I know your boyfriend did.
And I would
You
allow
had
him to
to.
do that to you? How many times
No,
did I
you
take him
wouldn't.
out of the situation for even trying to disrespect you guys? How many times? And I would allow that to happen, right? Like you
No.
said yourself, we're sisters. My kids think we're sisters. And you think that I would let that happen?
No, I don't. But obviously, my wallet was gone.
You're saying that I'm trying to cover up for him? It looks like you're trying to cover up for Sergio. The incident she's talking about, the whole argument that started, was because he called me a bitch. And that's why we left. Because I'm not gonna sit there and get called a bitch by your man. And I would never sit there and let my man call you a bitch.
Sergio called you a bitch?
Yes.
Why did Sergio call her a bitch?
I don't remember. We were talking, and then they started talking about something. I don't remember.
What about the wallet, the purse, magically reappearing in this fortress-like yard?
Sergio. Sergio. Written all over it.
Liars.
No. Don't even, no. No.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
You're good. Just a little nervous about being on TV, you mean?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah. And you know what else is nerve-wracking? When you have a secret and you don't want anybody else to know about it. You got that feeling?
No, I don't get that feeling at all. I'm comfortable. I know I didn't do it.
Okay, I was just wondering. So tell me about this purse reappearing.
Well, I was on the phone with my mom asking her for money for gas because we were going to go on to Fresno to the airport. And when I was on the phone, I hung up on my mom and I seen the wallet on the floor. It was at night.
On the ground?
Yes, on the ground at night.
Yeah.
And my dog had been out there all day too, so I know it wasn't my dog.
You didn't think the dog took the wallet?
No,
no.
no.
And when you found the wallet with all the money, all the credit cards, everything in there, what'd you think?
I was like, I got goosebumps, man. I'm not gonna lie, I got goosebumps. I got scared. I was like, what the heck?
You got scared?
Well, like someone came into my house. I had my kids there. I picked up my kids from school and everything.
Like you said, you have a key, right?
Yes.
So maybe her or maybe Anthony.
I don't think she took it. I think Anthony took it.
So he came in the house.
That's why he's not on the stage.
Okay, hold on. Front door, right? Goes to the back door, right? Goes outside. Drops the purse, right?
Yeah.
Then he goes back upstairs into the apartment, walks all the way through the apartment.
You don't have to walk. There's no stairs.
Okay, but still has to walk through the apartment, right?
Yeah.
To go out the front door?
Yeah.
And then he locked it again, or no?
No.
He
Oh
didn't
yeah,
lock
it was locked. The door was locked.
Oh, it was locked. So he had to lock the door.
Yeah.
Why would somebody go through all that trouble?
To not get caught up. They know we were...
Okay. Let's meet your boyfriend. Oh, he didn't want to come out.
Now we know the whole story. That's why he's back there.
That's got to make him guilty, right? Let's meet him. Here's Anthony. How you doing, Anthony?
Pretty good, huh?
So, you know, you meet Lavina, right?
Yeah.
And for a month, and it's going good, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you meet the friends. What do you think of the friends? Before the purse got stolen.
Well, I mean, he was pretty cool.
He was cool.
It was all right, you know?
Yeah, did you think, though, he's kind of awkward?
Yeah, a little antsy.
Antsy.
A little antsy,
Yeah.
so.
Fidgety.
Yeah.
Sticky.
Yeah.
How much do you
Remember a
remember
lot.
that night?
I went to bed after that. I know that.
But, I mean, you were pretty...
Yeah, I was pretty hammered. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Might have did something stupid, right?
Maybe. I don't think I did it though. I don't think I did it for real.
Did what?
Steal the wallet? I don't think I stole the wallet.
Oh, you don't
I
think
know
so.
I didn't steal the wallet.
You don't think?
I want to conduct the police lineup. Can you
I
all
wouldn't steal
four?
from my own damn
Can you
kids.
all four stand right here for me, please? And you have to identify the perpetrator. By hands, who think Lavinia stole the money? Oh, not one person. Wow. What about Anthony? Come on! Not one person? Wow. Well, she didn't do it. Wow. Now, one other person. What about me? Did I do it? Lavinia. Did you steal Savannah's wallet?
No.
You answered no. Did you witness Anthony steal Savannah's wallet?
No.
You answered no. Were you involved in the theft of Savannah's wallet?
No.
You answered no. The results of those three questions came back all the same, and they came back that Lavinia told the truth. Did you plant the wallet back on Savannah's property?
FBI agent.
You answered no. Are you aware of Anthony planting the wallet back on Savannah's property? You answered no. Are you aware of anyone planting the wallet back on Savannah's property? You answered no. And the results came back the same to all of those three questions, and it came back that you told the truth. Anthony, you're up. We asked you, did you steal Savannah's wallet? You answered no. Did you witness Lavinia steal Savannah's wallet? No. You answered no. Were you involved in the theft of Savannah's wallet? You answered no. Results came back the same to all three of those questions. And it came back that Anthony told the truth. Did you plant the wallet back on Savannah's property? You answered no. Are you aware if Lavinia planted the wallet back on Savannah's property? You answered no. Are you aware of anyone planting the wallet back on Savannah's property? You answered no. Results came back all the same, and they came back that you told the truth. Sergio took a lot of test. Do you know who stole Savannah's wallet?
No.
Were you involved in the theft of Savannah's wallet?
No.
Did you plant the wallet on your property?
No.
Results came back all the same, and they came back that Sergio did not tell the truth. Here's a chance to be a man and tell her why you did it. And I don't want to hear, I don't know. We all know why we do stupid, but it takes true guts, true courage to tell the truth.
I wanted to buy stuff online.
You saw what?
I wanted to buy something online.
What was it online you wanted to buy?
It was something from online. I don't remember what it was.
Tell the truth.
It was a game. That's it. It's a game.
Okay. You are a dirtbag who steals from his own kids. The woman you love, you get the hell off my stage. But I would hope that no matter what, you really work to get this relationship. So Jerome, you're looking for a smoking buddy.
Yeah. I was looking for.
See, I have smoking buddies. We smoke cigars in my backyard.
Nice.
But I don't have sex with my smoking buddies.
Yeah.
No, were you really looking for a smoking buddy or smoking after what you really wanted?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm on Facebook dating. Ran across her profile. Her profile said the same exact thing as mine. It said that she was looking for a smoking buddy too as well. You know. So we ended up matching. We linked up. The third time we ever hung out and smoked was the first time that we actually ever did anything. You know, we were
Like what?
Like, I guess unprotected sex, sexual intercourse.
You had sex.
We were just parked up in front of my apartment. We was in my car. It was dark out. We were in the cut. Like, you could barely see my car. It was a perfect scenery. We were getting zooted off the Zaza. We was getting like so lifted, you know.
You had sex in your car?
No. I'm about to get to that. So we're both so high smoking. One thing led to another. She starts rubbing on my lap. And then next thing you know, she's performing oral. And then I asked her, like, you know what? Let's go upstairs. We went up there. We had unprotected sex. And
did you worry about that?
At the moment, I think because of the reason how sex happened before, like the oral basically knocked my state of mind out of it. Like, I couldn't even, after the oral, like I couldn't even think. I was just like, you know what? Let's go upstairs.
Wait, were you like this? Like,
Was I? You should ask her.
So what I'm saying is, you know, you're not an 18, 19-year-old kid that not as thinking because you were a father already, right?
Yeah, I'm a father.
And how many kids did you have before you met Melissa?
I have 4 kids.
Four kids.
Yeah.
So you have a big financial commitment on your plate already.
I do.
Yeah. So as, you know, a 39-year-old man, aren't you thinking, man, I got to be careful not to have baby number 5?
Honestly, I thought about it afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah. Which is never a good game plan.
It's not.
So did she say anything to you before you had sex? Like, hey, I'm taking the pill?
She basically told me that she couldn't get pregnant. And I didn't ask if like she was on an IUD, if she had her tubes tied.
You didn't ask. She says, I can't get pregnant, and you don't ask a follow-up question?
Honestly, and I'm gonna blame it on this. I think because I was under the influence.
Yeah.
If I wasn't, I probably would have asked. I would have been like, hold on.
So you have unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Was it good?
So it was more than good.
It was more than good.
Yeah, it was
On a
more.
scale of 1 to 10, what was it?
I would say it was about like a 9 3/4.
Wow.
Yeah, so after we had sex, she told me 3 weeks after. 3 weeks after.
What did she tell you in person, or?
No, I had actually got a message on Facebook asking if we could talk. And then I was like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, she's pregnant.
What was your reaction?
I was like, oh, wow, are you serious or are you joking? And how did this happen?
What did she tell you her status was? Was she involved with anybody else?
Well, she did tell me that she was single, but she was living with her husband. Yeah, she was married, living with her husband.
I'm married, but I'm single.
Hey, you believe it or not, like, I could relate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like.
How could you relate to that?
Because I'm also married too and single, so.
You're married?
Yes, I'm married.
Was she involved with anybody else other than her husband?
Well, she did say she had last had sexual intercourse with her ex in July of last year.
And when was this that you were sleeping with her?
I had met her in the end of August.
All right. So does she still sleep with her husband or no?
Honestly, she says she doesn't, but
do you believe her?
Like, I don't believe her.
Did she give you dates that didn't match up?
She did give me dates, but like, you know, I'm the guy in this situation, so like, I know it takes 9 months and everything, but like.
You're not good at math.
Yeah, obviously, I guess that's the answer. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to.
Does she want to be with you?
I feel like she definitely does.
Do you want to be with her?
No, I told her I want to be single.
You want to be single. But would you like to have sex with her from time to time?
Honestly, not really.
Why?
Only because like she's living in where, you know.
Too far?
She's too far. She
lives with her husband.
Lives with her husband. Honestly, like every time we linked up to smoke weed, I always had to put in for the weed. Like she never lit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a mutual person. Sometimes she's not mutual, you know?
Do you want to be the dad?
I have grew like a bond with the child, and yes, I
So
do
you have a
wanna be
bond with the baby?
Yeah, I seen the baby numerous times. I went to take the baby to see my family.
What'd your family say?
My family says that the baby looks like her, and even if
Looks like who?
I mean, looks like me. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but looks like me and her.
Yeah.
But even if the baby isn't mine, you know, they said that, you know, like they still love the baby and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, it's a baby.
So they're definitely on her side.
Jerome and I started hanging out in August of last year. We had sex in September, and I got pregnant. He would come over before work, in between his jobs, after his jobs. It was so much at one point that his cousin was like, when are y'all gonna get married? Jerome, you know this is your baby. You've said multiple times that she looks like you, but then you let these people get in your ear, and then all of a sudden she's not yours. Jerome can't count. He says that I was pregnant for 11 and a half months. You're only pregnant for 9. He says that dates don't add up. It's not that dates can't add up, it's that Jerome can't count. So Jerome thought that my ex was the baby's dad, and so he reached out to my best friend and was like, you should get your boy tested because the baby looks just like him. He says all his kids got the same bushy eyebrows, and then my baby don't have his eyebrows, but my baby looks just like him. When Jerome messaged my friend, she had been holding back from me because she doesn't want to start any drama. But then once he opened that can of worms, she was just like, listen, like, you're a deadbeat. You know this baby's yours. Jerome brought us down to meet his family. They all love my baby. They think she looks just like him and his other kids, and they point out all these similarities of how much my baby looks just like them. Jerome, you really need to stop being so damn two-faced and just accept that this baby is yours and take responsibility for her.
You know this damn baby looks just like you. You just let your friends get in your ear, your roommate, you want to let your ex talk to you and tell you that my baby's not yours. This is so
Come on, tell me the truth. Is this a setup? Are you trying to pin this baby on me?
set you up? What the hell did I set you up for? You got 4 kids besides mine by 3 other baby mamas, and you ain't around for any of them. What was I setting you up for? For my baby, for disappointment?
Well, honestly, you knew I had 2 jobs. You knew I had 2 cars. You know I work a lot. You know I'm not really dealing
You ain't actually got your cars. Other people got them and pay the bills for them. Yeah, they might be in your name, but they ain't actually yours. So stop playing like you got all this money and you're this big... Bro, you slice at the deli. Come on now, please.
Can you say anything that's not true?
A whole bunch of it.
Well, tell me.
A whole bunch of it. So, first of all, the conversation that we had about the mixed baby was after we had had sex. You said, I don't usually have unprotected sex. I said, me neither. You said, it's all right, I really wanted a mixed baby. And I was like, whoa, I actually can't have any kids. And what I actually told you was that I had my tubes tied. That's what I told you.
Did you have your tubes tied?
No, I did not, sir. I did not have my tubes tied at all.
Okay. So what is this about, though? So why did you lie?
100%
So why did you lie?
Why did I lie? Because you're right. Usually I am good about keeping track of that app and not getting pregnant, but you know, you're kind of a suave, and you end up twisting around, like the fact that how we had sex was that we were sitting in the car, you were zooted, and I just started rubbing up on you. Fool, please.
So what happened? Please tell me.
What happened was you was sitting there, you were all like, we were talking about I don't even remember what the conversation was, but you were the one that and then I was like, oh, you were like, you can touch it. And I was like, all right, it's there. It had been a little while. It was nice looking.
Now, if you
Like a
could
clown.
make these results whatever you wanted, what would you make them?
Well, at this point,
Yes,
I
right
would,
now.
I would make it like I am the father because I already put in time and my
So
effort.
you have a connection with the baby.
Yeah, I do have a connection, yeah.
You love the baby.
Yeah, I do love the baby. She's the best baby ever.
Best baby ever. Don't let your kids watch the show, then. What would you like these results to be?
I already know.
If you could pick.
Oh, I already know. Jerome is their dad.
You want Jerome to be the dad.
Yeah, it's not even about one. I already know. Jerome is Jerome. I have to take him as he comes, but.
And so you came here, took a DNA test, and the result for that test, Jerome, is that you are the father of Melissa's female.
I told you I was gonna apologize. I apologize. You know.
Yeah. So now, like, we leave here today, right? And when we get home, you're gonna show that paperwork to, and she's gonna eat it for everything that it's worth. You got that?
Of course.
Oh, you have a female.
I apologize for
Yeah.
for her too as well.
Yeah.
What did she do?
Saying that, the baby's not mine, making me believe that,
Do you have
looking
sex
like
with her?
ex. No, I don't. I don't have sex with her.
I'd like to say otherwise,
Are
y'all.
you sure?
But yeah, but that's what she thinks.
Okay, so you guys don't see yourselves in a relationship. No. Okay. Now let me ask you. You're 39 years old, right?
Yeah.
The next time a woman says, "I can't get pregnant,"
I'm gonna hire special investigators.
and has he been good to the baby since
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
born?
When his roommate and everybody else isn't around, he loves my baby. He parades her around as if she's his.
All right, good luck to you.
Yours.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
Nice meeting you.